haven't even got my broadcast studio together. It's only like 6:30 in the morning. Whatever that means, I've been up for an hour and a half. All right, listen to this music, guys. I want to grab some Shivambu. Ring the bell. Candles lit. Babaji has been acknowledged. Love is present. My heart is open and pure. I feel innocent again. There's a great joy to be had in this blessed moment. Now I can't even walk to get my Shivambu. I'm so touched by this moment. I hope you guys get how simple and how powerful and how magnificent life is. And you can live a life without the enslavement to dogma. You guys are making it too difficult. You know, eat or don't eat. Don't get all tripped out about trying to get the perfect way to eat. You know, pray or don't pray. Don't get all hung up about, oh, I prayed right, I didn't pray right. Have a relationship or don't have a relationship. Don't beat yourself up about whether you have a relationship or whether it's a perfect relationship. Get into the relationship. Learn as you go. Love every bit of it. And just relax more, relax more, relax more. Don't be so serious about life. Yourself. Give up the drama. Give up the story. Stop writing stories and let the raw experience be the gift itself. Om Namah Shivaya. Too much dogma. I mean, I see that everywhere. I see that in the Shivambu community. This is why myself and even my friend Harry has been teaching and preaching this. Get off the dogma, get on to the use. It's the same with having a guru. Yogananda, Paramahansa Yogananda was teaching that. Don't get hung up on the teacher. Don't get hung up on the name and the personality of the teacher like me, Brother Sage. I mean, I've had people in the last week said, oh, you're my guru, you're my guru. Oh my God, what a difference you made. I said, I showed you. I was a good mirror. I did a good job of being a revealer. I posted that last night. Brother John Laughingheart, Reverend John Laughingheart, my dear brother and friend who I share his house with him, had said that no longer are we going to use the old paradigm terms that are people have a charge on. I mean, and now I'm not even going to use the term reset or the awakening because it's being used for positive and negative programming. So right now, our role as light workers and ambassadors of the One is to reveal in other people who they are in a way they get it and it empowers them. See, people, you know who you are, you've always known who you are, and the world has stolen your memory from you somehow. It has hooked your attention and has redirected your loyalty and your devotion from God to this outer directed sense pleasure world, and you're right in the middle of it as a shining, radiant light for all to see. If you're willing to love and appreciate and respect yourself. Do that today. Do that today. Love, nurture, respect yourself. And don't be so fucking serious about yourself. Don't be so fucking serious about life. Life is a beautiful dream, yes. Life is what we make of it. Anya is in the house. Hi, darn, just watching the recording. Thank you, thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm in a very defining moment of not defining the moment, but just loving life, my life, and the beautiful unfoldment of it every minute of every day without having to understand it. And without tripping out on dogma. It has to be a certain way. You have to do Shivambu a certain way. You have to eat a certain way. You have to have a certain spiritual path a certain way. No. Big thank you. What a dream. What a dream. What a dream. It's a great dream. And we have the agreed upon reality dream. I was rereading the Four Agreements with Don Miguel Ruiz last night. And the agreed upon reality, the collective consciousness, or what now is being called the hive mind or the Borg mind, all the sheep people, who all go along in agreement with everybody, and they forgot their critical thinking faculties, their ability to think for themselves, to understand who they are, where they're standing, how to receive guidance, how to heal everything, how to have close, intimate, loving relationships, how to manifest whatever you desire and require of the moment, and how to laugh. Please laugh today. Get your laugh track, press play. Your laugh track somewhere in here. So my bell for freedom is over there. So I'm ringing the bell. I started my morning getting caught up with emails, phone calls, texts, notifications, blah, 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 blah. And we're in the middle of the sun is rising. It's a brand new day. Let's shine a little light on each other. What do you say? I love you, and you love the next person, and the next person, and so forth. And round and round it goes across the planet, and it comes right back into your heart, and you go, life is good. Life is good. So today, here in Boulder, Colorado, is the second week of the Outdoor Open Farmers Market. It's a market that's near and dear to me because I spent 8 years giving world-famous foot massages in the park by the bandshell across the sidewalk from the tea house that they took apart in China and shipped it to Boulder, Colorado, and rebuilt it. And it's in the original Djambi tea house with the stained glass and all the fancy frills and the pillars inside and the seating where you can sit down low on pillows. It looks just like something out of Casablanca or the Middle East somewhere in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful day. It's starting in a most beautiful way. And so I will be going to the farmer's market. Now, after doing that for 8 years, I built a following that's still with me today. My practice is still part of several of my clients stayed with me from the farmer's market days where they got a foot massage, a reflexology treatment, laying in a lounge chair while sitting in a park. Your feet are facing this moving water. There's a creek right there, and behind you is a little bit of a hill and a tree that shades you. Behind that is a whole park area where you have mothers and fathers and babies and kids and teenagers is sitting out eating, having a picnic. The hula hoop girls are out there with their hula hoops around their hips and around their shoulders and doing hula hoop stuff. And you have people doing the yoga and showing off their bodies. And behind them is a band shell. There's either a rally, a protest, a band going on, or the homeless people camped out. And in the last 2 years, it's been totally different because of the fear-demic illusion, and they started roping it off the area and having to vet people as they walk in, and folks like me would go, this is stupid, this is my home, these are my people. I would cross over the do not cross line, and eventually someone would come up and say, sir, do you have a mask? I said, come on. That's against human rights. You cannot expect people to behave or dress any way that, or you give them the excuse, I have a medical exception. They leave you alone. Anyway, and there's still some really close friends of mine who are farmers and vendors and food court people that are there at the market. So I like to get hugs from them and connect with them. And sometimes I get some fresh produce. When the peaches are in, it's peach season. The cherries are in, it's cherry season. And so, et cetera, I go down there and I start grabbing them. I start buying them up. Sometimes I get some of their watermelons. Now, Marta and Dylan, if they're helping out at the farm this year, like they do every year, I show up and she always gives me like a baby watermelon or a baby cantaloupe. It's about that size, and take it home and share it with people because what the world provides in forms of food for me is like way more than I need. So, I mean, I've downsized in my clothes, I've downsized in my possessions, I've downsized in food consumption, because food is just like a game to me now. It's like eat, don't eat, whatever. It's not an obsession, it's not an addiction, it's not a dogma anymore. So it's great to be free of food slavery. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And that's my day. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're blessed. I know you're loved. You know you're blessed. You know you're loved. So shine like you've never shined before, and be open to receiving the ability to withstand the grace of all of your endless blessings to yourself and to everyone. Much love, Brother Sage.